as being a pole instructor, my favourite thing about teaching is literally seeing these girls come in the door and they come in with really long shorts, really long sleeves. They don't want to get any skin out. They're nervous, they're shaking, and then as the weeks go on, their shorts get a little bit shorter, their tops get a little bit, and then suddenly they're loving it. They're not bothered about having their stomach out. They're not bothered about having their legs out. And I see so much of it, so I can't see a negative effect on people. I think some people will see it as empowering women, and especially if you know someone that poles, you'll see a massive difference in them in a person, so they'll have more of a positive feeling towards it. But people who probably don't know anyone that does pole does have a negative view on it. They kind of think that the women have no dignity, that they're stupid as such, they've got nothing better to do. So I do think it's a mixed one. So when I first opened, I opened it as just a general pole school. It was just a pole school like any of the other ones in the area. I then come to realise actually people come to me because I'm a plus size poler. People come because of the atmosphere. People come because they feel included and they feel like it is for any age, any height, any size, and we just don't judge people. So it's evolved in the way that now I realise that's why we're different to other pole schools. I mean, every pole school is inclusive for everyone, but people have this view to pole that you have to be skinny, you have to be fit, you have to be athletic. And I think because they see me as a plus size poler, it has that different view on it. I've always wanted to pole dance since I was probably about 16. Always a little bit scared of doing it because it was just like other people's opinions. Am I going to be strong enough? Am I going to fit into the group? And then my friend actually said, I really want to start pole dancing, but I don't want to go on my own. Will you come with me? The thought of being put in shorts and a vest top was like, I'm not going. But she dragged me along for moral support, and now 5 years later I'm still pole dancing and she doesn't come at all. So yeah. When I first opened and I told the girls, oh, the pole studio's going to be in a muscle gym, they were like, we're not coming. And I was a bit hesitant. I wasn't sure how it was going to go. I mean, a group of girls in heels with hot pants on in a muscle gym, like what could go wrong? But do you know what? They're brilliant because they're fitness minded. You're always going to get a few that are just peek around the corner and have a look, but they see it from the fitness side. So it's actually probably one of the best places I could have set up. So we was at another pole school locally who unfortunately had to close down because they relocated somewhere else. The pole school always offered a space for lots of different body types, lots of different people, which is a big thing when it comes to pole dancing because you're in minimal clothing. It's quite a vulnerable sport. So when it comes to closing, all the girls were kind of worried about where they were going to go, where they're going to fit in elsewhere. I was teaching, I really liked the sport, so it kind of just, I didn't really think about it. It just kind of, the opportunity fell there, and it all just sort of come really quickly. I opened up, and it's just been the best thing. As I started getting a bit serious, my mum and dad their support did grow, but at first they weren't really that into me doing pole. So me opening my own pole school was wasn't the best. I've had one comment in the past. It was a male comment, and it was I just put up an Instagram post, and I got quite a sexual comment, and instantly I thought, that's it, I'm stopping pole, never doing it again. And I let it get me down until I spoke to my friends, and they were like, hang on a second, this is just one narrow-minded person. And I thought, you know what, like, just block and delete them, like, just don't listen, just rise above it. You have got to be a little bit thick-skinned with the sport, I do think so. But if it's your passion, you've just got to get on with it. The women around you is so good. It's like, it turns out being a mother's meeting in class sometimes. It's supportive, and there's always something new to try, and it's like a goal. So instead of just going, oh, I've run for an extra minute today, or I've lifted an extra kilogram, you'll have one move, and it's like you're fixated until you get that. And then you can post it on Instagram, you can post it on Facebook, and it's just addictive. I want to move into body confidence, so I want to expand it. So it's not just, you haven't got to be the strongest poler, you haven't got to be flipping around and all this crazy pole stuff. I just want people to feel good for who they are, good for who they are. So I want to move into the body positivity, wellness programming. So it's more like mindfulness and everything, rather than you have to be the fittest person in the room. And then the last question is,
do you see pole fitness as something you will be doing for a long time?
Yeah, 100% forever. If I have kids, they'll be doing it. They'll be straight on the pole. Straight away.
Cool.
I don't know. Question for that.